maybe 20 seconds. Oh, here we go. This is our live. We're going to actually do this, aren't we? If you want to move that out of the way, it'd be great. I can see just a little bit of it because I think I'm going to be on a little bit of a delay here. But we're going to let everybody get in here a little bit. Woods and Waters, good to see you guys. Hello. And listen, we're going to be rolling along with the chats and everything else as we go along with this. We're going to take a couple minutes, give a little backstory on this product. We're going to go a little bit more into depth on how this product got to be. But we're going to give everybody a couple seconds. I know we're a little early, and about 8:01, 8:02, we're going to fire this thing off. So hope everybody's having a good night. This has been a really big project for us, and we're really excited about it, and a lot of different reasons why. One that's near and dear to my heart for a couple different reasons. But what we're going to find out later on is that this isn't a singular product, and that's why the Be Versatile and the Be Adaptable have really come into play for us, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And it may not be exactly what you thought it was going to be. It may not be what you were looking for or hoping for, but this is going to be something that I think everybody's going to be super excited about. So give us like 1 or 2 minutes, and we're going to get this thing fired off. We appreciate it. All right. Well, look, I guess we're just going to fire out. We've got plenty of people in here right now. So unfortunately, for everybody who's asking, it's not a bow. We're not going to be talking about bows tonight. Just to give you guys a background, I'm Jesse Hiling with Retay USA. Haley is actually working with us tonight. She's behind all of the cameras and working with the chats with everybody here. So what we're going to do is give a little background on this product and then move right into the full features and the full lineup. So one of the things that we've come to find out recently, within joining trap leagues locally and seeing some hunter education program numbers really dwindle, we found that there's really a huge need for products for new hunters, youth hunters, women, and then also for some guys who have shorter length of pulls. So when we're going to get into, it's kind of talk a little bit more about how we got to this point. We had a very large outreach of people that came to us in the past couple of years and said, you know, we're looking for the left-handed, the over-unders, the this and the that. And remember, we're still at the 5-year mark on this company, so we're moving as fast as we possibly can with Retay. So what we wanted to do first was actually introduce a brand new line to the Gordion lineup, which is going to be our Gordion 20-Age Compact Stock. So one of the cool features about this is not just a compact stock that you're going to buy for one time, get a little use out of it, and then never be able to use it again. This is a fully adjustable stock from 13.5 inches length of pull all the way down to 12.5 inches length of pull. And I'm going to get a stock here that we already took off for you guys and give you a little look inside of it. So as simple as 2 screw removal, you're going to have 4 additional shim kits. So your shims are going to be able to be, we're going to take them all out here. So on the synthetic models, you're going to have 4, and on the wood models, you're actually going to have 5 because the wood actually takes a single shim to go up against the stock. So what we're going to do is actually go through all the sizes of these shims. Every one of these shims is going to be a 1/4 inch. So it's going to give you that 12.5, 12 3/4, 13, 13 1/4, and 13.5. What this is kind of really focusing on is being able to really grow with that youth shooter that's out there, and then also to customize in for the women that are in the need of a semi-auto shotgun. So for us, we didn't skip anything. This is still the same Gordion that you know. It still has our deep bore drilled barrels. It still has our Inertia Plus system. Still has our optimized forcing cones. We didn't skimp on anything when it comes to the actual product itself, except for the size of the stock, okay? Now, if you were to get this for a youth shooter or even a woman shooter who would like some adjustability later in life, we're also going to be able to fit up a complete stock that's full size at 14.33 length of pull right to the same receiver. So really this is a product that is going to go from cradle to grave all the way up to your experienced shooters that want more of a customized fit. We get a lot of calls for people that want cut down stocks to take an inch off, to take a 1/4 inch off, whatever it can be. Well, now we have that availability, and this will be available only in the Gordion profile and only in the 20 gauge for right now. We will be working on a little bit more. So for me, having young shooters at home, this is something that you kind of look through the market and you find a lot of different products out there for youth and for women, and sometimes women have to even go buy a youth product because they just don't have the length of pull set for them. So for us, we didn't want to actually go and make a product that was one-dimensional. So having these adjustable spacers, being able to grow with a youth shooter, it's going to actually give you a high-quality product that is the Gordion and be able to grow into it as you go down the road. I personally shoot a 20-gauge Gordion myself. With the amount of shells that are out there right now and the technology that's in shell systems, we're really putting a good look to the 20-gauge shooters out there. So no longer really are the days that I need to shoot a 3.5-inch 12-gauge. So I've been shooting a 20-gauge for almost 5 years. And if any of you guys know me, I preach on the 20-gauge pretty hard. So with that being said, the youth side of this and the female and the male side of this to be able to be adapted into it really gives everybody a full finish gun with the capability of just addressing the length of pull issue. So I'll show you guys real quick on a single gun how simple this is. So we have just a simple screw gun here, and these are Phillips head screwdrivers. So a number 2 Phillips, just a simple reverse. And you are going to be ready to adjust. If you have multiple people that need multiple different shim adjustments, you pop a shim out, put your butt pad back on. You can take 2 shims out, 3 shims out, or whatever need be. The one neat thing about this as well is that we are going to be able to cut off a ton of weight with this system as well. So with our weights, you're looking at, with no shim mounted into the synthetic, you're gonna be right at 5.7 pounds. With all your shims in, you're still gonna be right at that 6-pound mark. I think it's 6.04 ounces is what you're gonna get out of it. So you're gonna be able to get a full line of adjustability, a lightweight gun to shoot in the field, trap shooting and everything else, but not have to sacrifice a bunch of quality of the actual product. So I'm looking through and seeing some of the guys on chats here. So the shims will actually be able to fit the, yes, for the longer arm people, yes. So going back to this will not be able to fit to the full-size shim because the stock itself is actually reduced in size. That decreases the overall fit of the stock itself. So it's not going to be able to add a shim or decrease a shim. That's probably going to be something else that we'll talk about here in the next few months because I'm the same way. I typically add an inch onto my products. And I've used aftermarket butt pads for that. I've used a couple different mock-up things that we've done here, but adding length is going to be something that it will be available pretty soon. So it's crazy to see everybody kind of jump on here. And I know we were talking about it earlier with all the different products that are out there. This being a new line for Retay, we're really excited about it because we are going to get the people to actually be able to get into a high quality product at still a low price point. You know, the Masai Mara at the $11.99 to $16.99 price point, and the Gordion sets at the $8.49 to $9.49 price point. So it still gets a quality product for people that are looking for the adjustability that's in the stock. So who else do we have? Bob from Wisconsin. What's going on, everybody? Kyle Bond's in the house, and if anybody knows Kyle's Bond, he's probably, who knows what Kyle's doing right now, actually. Maybe him and Wilkes are sitting up there watching the podcast or the live stream together. So we're going to make this pretty quick. Like I said, I wanted to get this out there for everybody because we were super excited about it. The one thing that we didn't want to happen was people, get the misconceptions of what fits up to other things. This is going to be a standalone product for the Gordion 20 gauge. Okay, so the Gordion 20 gauge with a full stock is still comparable and compatible to this receiver. The barrel lengths are going to be the one thing that changes for this compact. So the compacts are going to be available in a 24-inch barrel and a 26-inch barrel as well. So you don't have to go to the 24 all the time. I know a lot of products out there only offer a 24-inch barrel option. So we're going to offer the 24 and a 26, and we're going to do it in quite a few different configurations as well. So we'll run through those. I'm going to throw this back up here. So obviously, coming in first, we're going to have our extra black, which is our black synthetic. Then we're going to have the bottom lands, also in a 24 by 26-inch barrel configuration. The Realtree Max 7, so 24 and 26. The one thing that I'm actually really excited about is for more of our trap shooters. So we've actually went ahead and decreased the overall length of pull on the walnut stock models as well, giving you the same fit and finish for the compact stock adjustability. So like I said before, there will be 5 stock shims that'll be inside of the walnut kits. You always have to have 1 stock shim against the butt pad just because of the sizing that is the pre-drilled holes. The one difference is also with the walnut models, it will come with 3 sets of screws. So there is a short screw, medium screw, and a long screw. The short screw is good for 1 and 2 shims, the medium screw for 3 and 4 shims, and then when you get to the largest configuration at 13.5, that's where the largest shim will come in. And all this information will be available at Retay USA, and we're going to have some more videos going through a little bit of fit and finish. But we didn't skimp out, and I think personally my favorite walnut gun that we've ever come out with will be the Gordion Gray Con. So you get the gray Cerakoted finish on the receiver, still our tried and true, by the way. A lot of people ask about the black chromium that we put on our barrels. We are in Maryland. We are around salt water constantly. So if anybody's going to put them through the hacks of a barrel rusting or surface rusting, it's going to be us here. And these are 100% ready to go right out of the box. So no bluing, 100% blue black chromium is going to be on the barrels, and then with the Cerakoted receivers. And then also, like I said, comes with the adjustable comb stock on the compact. So we'll jump back into some questions here. I know a lot of people are talking right now. So awesome aim, appreciate it. G2 Buck, man, what's going on, everybody? So like I said, this is something that we're extremely new to. The live situation, something we're going to use a lot more to get new product information out to you guys. We're going to try to get some new product releases out this way. So as you guys get more comfortable with jumping onto these lives, we're going to be putting a lot more stuff out there for you. So nice on. Absolutely, man. So hey, look, one more time, we'll go through it. Full configuration, 12.5-inch length of pull, all the way to 13.5-inch length of pull. The Gordion 20 gauge does fit up to a full-size stock. So if you're done with the shims and you've outgrown them, or you want to go to that full-size stock, we're going to have that available for you at Retay USA, and that's actually shop.retaynation. And then I take that back. We're going to be on RetayUSA.com, where you can shop for parts and accessories. So shop RetayUSA.com. It'll be the place where you can get your full-size stocks. And then also, if you already own a 20-gauge Gordion, we will also have our compact shims and compact stocks available for you, ready to go here in the next couple days. So as soon as we get those in, these products are on the store shelves right now. I know there's actually a couple stores in here that have already they've already got their products and they're getting ready to release them, and they're going to have some social media out there for everybody. But these are on shelves today, and we're shipping them for the next couple days as well. So be on the lookout for, if you have a Gordion 20 gauge already and need that little bit of a length of reducing capability with the compact stock, it'll be available. And if you are looking for that youth shooter who's going to be growing through this, we will have the full-size stocks available as well. So shims Basim, the receiver and stock, coming to. So this actually, so the shims, the cast and drop shims that are current with the full-size 20-gauge Gordion will also be the same ones that go into the compact stock. So you'll still have the same drop and the same cast availability that you'd have on the full-size Gordion as well as the compact Gordion. I'll call tomorrow. Perfect. Please do, Silverman. Hey, we appreciate it. So, hey, look, we're going to wrap up here. This was real quick. We're going to have this re-available for everybody in the next couple minutes. Once again, I appreciate you guys jumping on. This was something that we were super excited about. We've talked a while about it. We have them in our hands. We're shipping them, putting them on shelves. So we really look forward to everybody getting out there and taking a look at them. One thing to kind of leave you with, every one of these models is still at the same price point as a full size. So take that in consideration when you're going to buy this gun for yourself and you want to multi-use it for a youth shooter or for a woman shooter. That's going to be available as well at a very low price. We haven't set the price on the stocks yet, but it will be a sub $100 item. You guys know, as far as parts and accessories go, we do not skimp on that. We want people to have availability to them at a good price. So we look forward to when's the 410 coming. See, I knew there was going to be somebody in here. When's the 410 and the over and under and everything else? Hey, let us get past this one. We're getting everybody involved before we get down to those super sub gauges, guys. But hey, once again, super appreciated for you guys jumping on. We'll have this up, and then in the next couple minutes, actually, on our social medias of YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook, we're gonna have a full launch on there as well. So hop over to Retay USA on Instagram and on Facebook for some more information. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.